How do we get others to perceive us as more attractive? Researchers often point to three major factors: facial symmetry, clear skin, and averageness. First, facial symmetry. People often find symmetrical faces attractive, possibly because symmetry can signal a stable development and makes a face easier for a brain to process. From an evolutionary perspective, symmetry in living organisms may have suggested that the organism developed without major illnesses, injuries, or environmental stress. However, researchers still debate how reliably facial symmetry would reflect one's actual health. Also, this does not mean that your face needs to be perfectly symmetrical. Almost every human face is naturally a little uneven, and completely mirrored or symmetrical faces can actually look unnatural. Slight asymmetries can actually be what gives a face individuality. The second factor is clear and even looking skin. And this also isn't about having completely poreless or flawless skin. People tend to respond positively to skin that is evenly colored, relatively smooth, and free from noticeable irritation or inflammation. In one study, researchers found that more even or uniform skin color was associated with higher ratings of attractiveness and youthfulness. Their study photographed women under five different conditions: no makeup, foundation only, eye makeup only, lip makeup only, and full makeup. Full makeup was generally rated more attractive than no makeup overall. Interestingly, male raters found that both foundations and eye makeup made significant contributions to attractiveness, while lipstick not so much, on its own at least. Base makeup may be especially effective because it creates the appearance of smoother, more even skin. And finally, averageness. Now, this one might sound insulting, but it doesn't mean boring or plain or unforgettable. I mean, forgettable. In psychology, an average face just means that proportions are relatively close to the range of faces you're accustomed to seeing. In a classic study, researchers blended multiple faces together and found that people found the composite faces more attractive than any of the individual faces used to create the composite. The composites were also rated more attractive as there were more faces blended into the composition. This may be because averaging things out smoothes out unusually large or small proportions or any extreme features that the brain isn't used to seeing. However, highly attractive faces are not always completely average. Distinctive features such as large eyes, strong cheekbones, or full lips can still be highly attractive as long as they work harmoniously with the rest of the face. So, attractiveness might be less about having perfectly average features and more so about finding familiarity, balance, healthy looking skin, and a few distinctive traits that complement one another. So, the formula is basically balanced proportions, healthy looking skin, and features that feel familiar to the brain. But these are not strict rules. The way you carry yourself, your demeanor, and your personality also, of course, affect how attractive you are too. So if you have a bit of acne or really unbalanced features, don't worry about that. Like, this is not a one all end all. Sometimes the features that make someone different are exactly what makes them memorable.